Hi everyone, it's Claire. I hope the conference is going well. This is Natalie again, who's just done another day in Las Vegas at the eLearning conference. And I just thought I'd spend a couple of minutes just telling you what's hot today. This morning was all about repackaging your message, how to deliver your training and sell it so people want to come along. And it was really interesting talking about, he gave an example of a really famous violin player who's, I think he said he earns $1,000 a minute, and his name was Josh Bell, I think. And he performs all over the world. And he did an experiment where he busked for a day in a subway station in America. And in that time, 12 people stopped, and he made about $30 over a 12-hour period. And it was a really strong message to say, you know, it's about how you package training. It's about how you package your solutions. So the quality didn't change. It was just how it was presented. And it really made me think about when we're delivering training programs, what we call them, how we present them, how we match them to the job is so critical. So I'm certainly going to go back to our courses at CPD Interactive and be changing things. For instance, we've got a course called Acceptable Use Agreements and drafting them. So I've gone now and changed them and said, do you know how your staff are using the internet? And that's basically what the acceptable use agreement is. So it's just that repackaging information. And then this afternoon, again, was about the brain, and it was a neuropsychologist talking about you cannot teach if you don't understand how humans learn. And he spoke about retention. He spoke about knowledge is only a small part of the equation. It's about retention and application and changing behaviour. And he said a scientist in 1910 came up with the concept of a forgetting curve. And that is an hour after we learn something, we've lost about 30% of the information. Within 24 hours, we've lost about 70% of the information. And within 7 days, we've only retained 10%. So he spoke about how do we learn and how do we take it to the next step. And it's all about boosting your learning afterwards. So he gave an example of cramming or preparing for an exam. He said, if you've read the book and the textbook, it's already encoded in your brain. So by reading it again and again, you're not offering anything new to your brain. You have to deliver it in different ways. And one really powerful way is by testing. So by doing quizzes, you're making your brain say, hold it. There's a whole lot of things I've learnt today, but this quiz suggests what that component of is really important. And that was really interesting to learn about. You cannot just spend your money on a training program or a session. You have to keep following up. You have to keep implementing. And part of the encoding part, which is putting it into the brain in the first place, can often be done by pre-testing. So there's this whole training cycle that never stops. And so for me, it certainly made me think about the type of things Belinda Cohen talks about. And I think I'm going to have to investigate psychology more and really understand the human brain and that learning process, because we talk about the filtering, that's what's coming in and out. The message we want to give, how do we make that stick? So I'm really enjoying it. There's so much technology out there, so I'm exploring all that. If anyone wants to email me or join our blog is on our website, cpdinteractive.com.au. It's a weekly blog, but at the moment we're just doing a little bit more. If anyone's got technology questions, LMS questions or that, I'm more than happy to answer them. And any questions about us, of course, just go and visit Liz. But I hope you're having a great time. Thanks. Bye from Vegas. Crazy, crazy Vegas.